Let me say that AI fatigue or tiredness is possible. If you feel overwhelmed or stressed as it relates to AI tasks, Yes, this is a critical thought I'm having this morning because I did a presentation 2 days ago, a keynote presentation, and I had to be thinking deep, very deep. And as I prepared for the presentation, I said to myself, how do people manage? How do they manage to navigate the landscape of AI? And my reason for saying that is that sometimes I feel saturated. I feel exhausted just by the very thought that I have to give thought to AI again. And why? Because there's so many things coming out. Today you see something and you say, all right, you want to learn how to do it. Another software comes out and you have to be, it's like chasing. And so sometimes I do say, I am tired. I find myself writing, I find myself presenting, I find myself going in depth into certain things because I have to be kept in line in what's happening. And you might say, why not rest? My brain has never rested, to be honest. I've always been a guy who's always thinking, and my thought is always going beyond. So when I say I'm tired, I'm seeing also the implications of AI into the future. Now, some of the thoughts I have not shared and will not share because some people don't even understand the level that I'm at. But I remember going to somewhere and presenting, and someone said to me, you don't know what's happening, because I told her that there's a danger in AI. And she said, no, you really don't understand that what you're saying, it's not dangerous. And I'm saying to myself, you know what? I'm not going to have a conversation with someone who limits my knowledge. I don't do that. I don't do that conversation. Because if you start from the position that I do not have the knowledge to support my concerns, then we're not going to have a conversation. She was saying that I need to listen to computer scientists and listen to this one because AI is not dangerous. You don't have to tell me. From my position and where I am, I know the implications of discriminatory algorithms. I know the implications of misinformation, disinformation. I know the implications of fake media that can cause implication as it relates to changing our political landscape. I know the implications of technology and children as they are not able to separate themselves from technology. I know the implication as it relates to technology on the brain. I know the implication as it relates to technology on adults and their addictive behavior towards technology. So when you go there, I have done a lot of reading, I've done a lot of studies, and I do understand the implications of language and power as it relates to the use of technology. So what I'm saying is, I understand, and because I understand, I have to continue the journey. But while I say I'm tired, it is a tiredness that never goes away because you realize you have to be active. You have to be active because if you're not active, then your own survival could be in jeopardy. That's a strong statement, right? Yes, your survival could be in jeopardy. Because imagine, if you don't advocate for equality and social justice and inclusion as it relates to the use of technology such as AI, where will I be? If someone has to make a decision and they make a decision based on discriminatory algorithmic systems, where will I be? So therefore, while the tiredness is in me a bit, I will go on without hesitation because the survival of others depend on me. Yes, they depend on me. And the tiredness I have is a good sign that I am in a field that is necessary, that's relevant for my generations to come. So my voice, although I suggested that I am somewhat tired, will never ease, because I think there's a greater mission, a mission of using AI to the system, a mission of ensuring that individuals understand the use of AI, the implications of AI, and what we need to do to have global legislation. Yes, there are some times in life when you're working on a project and you feel exhausted, but it should not stop there. because there's a mission. You know, if various leaders who fought for social justice and inclusion, and I go back to Nelson Mandela, who did his time. There were times when Nelson Mandela felt tired, but he did not give up because he knew that his work had to be continued. He knew that he had to continue his work. So the same thing that I say with AI, I have to continue, and sometimes I take a break. I take 2 days without listening to the news and then jump back in because I'm revived. Just like today, I took some time to reflect, and now I'm telling you, I'm ready to go. That tiredness goes back a bit, and now I'm going on. So sometimes you feel tired of AI, hold on. Let me say that AI fatigue or tiredness is possible. If you feel overwhelmed or stressed as it relates to AI tasks, that's a sign. Your productivity decreases and you're having difficulty concentrating, that's another sign. You're anxious about AI advancement. While I'm anxious, to be honest, my anxious behavior is not really of concern, but for others it could be. You've lost motivation or interest in AI projects. That could be another stressful moment showing that you are really tired. It's time to really manage yourself. Set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries between work and your personal time to avoid burnout. Prioritize your tasks. Take breaks. Go to the beach, go to the lake, go somewhere else other than using your digital device. And seek support. Remember, with continuous learning, you must adapt. You must also practice your own personal upliftment and well-being. Incorporate mindfulness. Remember, it's going to be a long journey. The journey of AI is not a short one because it's going to change your lives. But remember, as we journey along, sometimes we all get tired. That's part of the journey.